This was meant to be like a 2-minute 50-second video just to sort of say, here, by the way, I'm still here, guys. Don't unsubscribe thinking, right, this guy's disappeared. No point in watching the same video over and over and over again. I'm just still trying to find my feet, you know, trying to find some good content that will be funny. Not just like content that's just going to be fucking all this shite or shite I have to make up, you know. So anyway, bear with me and I'll fucking get my shit together and fucking we'll have a laugh and a half over the truth. YouTubers, lovers, haters, whatever. Fucking, I've been uploading some videos and that, man. Fucking using different characters and shit, you know. Thinking, oh, this is a fucking dog's bollocks. Sorry, Chloe. You know, but not really, sorry. I didn't realise that, like, the truth was, I was like, kind of, I'll fucking make this funny, make a wee sketch of this. Didn't realise they were uploaded like a month ago, 2 months ago. So it was all fucking kind of old news. I was like, shit, so it is, it's all old news. It was, no wonder people are saying, oh, come on the fuck, man, this guy's had it, you know. So, but fuck them, man, fuck them all. If they're bad cunts, then I'll rip them. You know, it's just a laugh, innit? Laugh and a half, but I'm just posting a small video here just now, just to let you know, I've not gone. I'm going to be covering things like, I'm going to do videos like on stuff like the Essex Boys, the theories, the conspiracy theories, you know, was it the police? More than fucking likely, mate. You know? Or was it like, what was it, one of the crime lords actually came to the Learbett's father and offered to off them, you know. Definitely don't think it was Jack Holmes and Mickey Steele. I don't think anyone thinks that, you know. And yet they're still inside because even after doing their time, they obviously refused to plead guilty. You know, Central Park 5, that film. The 5 young kids who got blamed for raping this looking for the word jogger, this lady. She couldn't remember anything, so in court she couldn't say no, that wasn't them. And they all, because they're all young, like 13 to 16 I think, they ended up wanting home that night when they were arrested. So the police talked. Watch your film if you ain't heard of it, man. False statement. Fucking brutal. They signed it. And they went home like, oh son, you ain't going home. No, not after this. You know, what the fuck, innit? Christ, I don't know how many years they were doing in prison, like, but to get out, some of them end up saying, oh yeah, okay, it was me. So just played guilty, and then they all let out. But the one guy kept not pleading, he kept saying he was innocent the whole time, kept getting moved jail, bumped into the actual guy who'd done it. And then he went and confessed, and they were all obviously, he was let out, then obviously they were given $40 million each from what they could have earned over all them years, you know. So there's no ADHD kicking in, I can't remember what the fuck I was talking about now. Aye, but it just goes to show, just because, you know, they won't, even if their time's up, they've done their time, if they say, still wasn't me though, it's like, alright, that's it, you're not getting out then. Like, what? I'm not getting out. You know, yet beasts and paedophiles are getting in and out of jail with different names, you know, different identities, so they can go and get a job. Things, that's fucking pretty shit, innit? You know? Fucking, a lot of fucking junkies go in, get caught with fucking rakes of heroin and that, and they're out within like 3 months. You're like, how the fuck they got out in 3 months, you know? Sounds like the blue gyro to me, you know? Every place is different, I suppose, innit? A bit of cash changes hands and then, you know, boom, in America, there you go. Someone caught with drugs. Heavy sentence you're looking at. Right? White boy Rick. Look how long he done, right? And it was basically, he was working for the FBI, but they couldn't say, oh no, we had a 14-year-old kid kept out of school working for us, you know, so they had him down as a kingpin, and he couldn't get out, Fucking, there's actually a Netflix film about it, and documentary, you should watch that. Also puts into perspective with the Sean Atwood, about how long he done compared to White Boy Rick, you know, considering what he was claiming, all his allegations and stuff. He just wanted fame and money, I think, man. I think he knew fine well. Oh, fuck no. In fact, I've not read his book, and I'm not intending to read his book because you look at the guy, he's sitting there, you get loving the attention, and he goes, I've got anxiety. How can I live that life when I've got anxiety? That's what he says to Marvin Herbert. What? Everyone's got fucking anxiety in Knob End. Fucking hell. I've got PTSD, right? Social phobia. My anxiety, that anxiety I had was, I sit in the room for 2 weeks, then I go to work for 2 weeks on a ship, right? It's been like that for years and years. The only reason that when I was leaving the fucking house and up to mischief and doing stuff was when I was taking loads of valleys and that, like self-medicating. So, aye. But the anxiety, everyone gets anxiety. Actors get anxiety all the time, but they push through it and push through it. It's called feel the fear and do it anyway, you know? Your anxiety, push through it, go. That's it, you won't be anxious for that bit anymore, but you can keep going, keep going, keep going. So maybe you did have anxiety, right? But maybe push through it and maybe you did carry on fucking putting drugs and thinking he was a biggin until bigger guys came along, you know? And then you fucking shat a brick and done what his grandpa used to do to him, tickle their knees. Fuck, man. If you want to look fucking crazy, you don't fucking take some crystal meth and that and fucking sit in between two guys and go, tickle their knees like a mad Englishman, he said. No, you fucking bang your head off the table, smash a glass off your head or something like that and go, right, how are you doing? Things like that. I have fucking wee scars all over my fucking head. I used to smash glasses off my head all the time. Just for a laugh. It's my party trick. But it was better when if the pint's full, it just pumps, just thingies. It feels like blood, but it's actually beer. But see, when it's an empty glass, that's when you end up getting fucking big scars along there like that. Except that was actually off someone else's head. No comment. But, aye, so, just to let you know that I'm going to be doing things like in fucking the Essex Boys, fucking Roy Shaw, Lennon McLean, fucking the Craze. I'll talk about them, talk about all the fucking old school gangsters. Compare them to the gangsters these days. Right? Or, well, not actual real gangsters these days, but a wee bit. But some of the fucking gangsters now, or ex-gangsters, ex-cons even, that are kind of shouting all over social media, right? Any old school gangster would never be fucking shouting all over this, you know? One, it's evidence if something's to happen. Or maybe some of them are actually using this to shout and shout and shout, so if it can happen to them, then, oh, look, see, they're kind of protected, if you know what I mean. Police might see it and go, oh, his life might be in threat because of all these things he's putting out on social media, so we'll keep an eye on him. Who knows? I'm sure people might know who I'm talking about here. But anyway, let's not name names. Fucking hell. But, geez, isn't it shit? Geez, oh, geez, please. So, this is a quick short video just to let you know that my content ain't going to start getting shitter and shitter and shitter and me lose subscribers. Because it feels good seeing a wee number, knowing that, oh look, I've got subscribers. I've got friends, you know. The views, when your views go up, it's a wee buzz, you know. It does. It's almost like drugs. Fucking seeing the numbers go up, you're like, hey, and even the bad comments, even I get a bad comment, it's like magic. That's constructive criticism. So I'll fucking ask them what's wrong with it, and I'm gonna get new ask feedback to help me get better because I've only just started, right? And I still don't have a fucking clue how to make videos the way Chancer does, like, you know, with actual things popping up on the screen, things in it. I don't have a clue to do all that, so it's just, I'm at this level, wanting to work way up. Like, I see Marvin Herbert got 40 million subscribers, see, and I was like, and there's me dead happy with 40, I've got 40, and I'm like, yes, that's a dog's bollocks, sorry again Cody, and fucking, he's way up at 40 million, I'm like, whoa, fucking, it's still the same number, but 40 and 40, just a different letter after it, you know, so, yeah, it's all the same to me. Even when people do the first bit, and then think, oh, move on. Ah well, shame on them, they're probably missing the best bits. But anyway, aye, I'll keep the videos coming, man. Once I start getting better content, funnier content, make it funny, tics and stuff like that, you know. Until then, I'll probably upload some fucking old shit that's in my phone already, because I need to start clearing that up, man, because I've been saving videos that I'm like, that's not good enough, man. You know, don't want to disappoint the 40 people that are subscribing, in case it goes down to 39 again. Went down to 39 once, and it back up to 40. I think, because so like the fucking the glasses I need to read right, I was using it to reading that, but when I do that I was like, oh, I feel like nervous. So I put on a different accent. I was using something like this, as if I was an actual news reporter, you know, But that was a sort of scapegoat, so like when I can't read my own writing, I can say, oh, bloody hell, Alan, your writing's horrendous. Anyway, what's he said here? He said, and I'll just use different accents, because I like using different accents, you know, like,
You know, like, if it's something really stupid, like, I don't know, Miss Piggy, get the fucking hell off of me.
Kermit the Frog, that was, wasn't it? Fucking, anyway. This video has absolutely no content in it at all. Just well, some content telling you what content I'll be covering and maybe not covering. It depends. I'll definitely talk about Bronson and the Essex Boys and all the others I've mentioned. But yeah, that sign there, yep, all true.